Mikaela Shiffrin will make her World Cup return 2 months after recovering from injury. Mikaela Shiffrin, a three-time Olympic medalist, will make her return to alpine skiing competition next week, the American skier announced on Thursday's Today Show.
Shiffrin will compete in the World Cup event in Courchevel, France, with a slalom race scheduled for January 30th, marking 2 months since she was injured in a severe fall. The most successful World Cup skier of all time, Shiffrin has been out since November 30th, when a crash during a giant slalom in Killington, Vermont, caused a puncture wound to her left abdomen. "It's been a little uncertain whether I could even return this season," Shiffrin said on Today. "But I've been able to get on snow, I've been able to train a bit in the last week, and I'm actually heading over to Europe in the next couple of days to race my first World Cup back in Courchevel." Although Shiffrin is not yet 100%, she is pain-free, has regained strength, and feels in a really good place physically. "We're going to be dealing with the remnants of this injury throughout the rest of the season," she added. "The load of skiing is so high, you have to sort of work your way into it." The November weekend in Vermont had been expected to mark Shiffrin's homecoming as she aimed for her 100th World Cup victory. At 29, Shiffrin is one win away from becoming the first alpine skier to reach 100 World Cup wins. She was leading after the first run of the Killington Giant Slalom, where she hoped to secure that milestone, but the fall ended her hopes and knocked her out of the next day's slalom event, her strongest discipline. Since then, she's missed 4 World Cup slalom races and 3 giant slaloms. Shiffrin regularly updated her recovery progress on social media and seemed upbeat, even joking about being impaled like Olaf, the snowman from Disney's Frozen. Earlier this week, she shared her gratitude for her recovery, saying, "It's been pretty grueling, but I'm feeling stronger and stronger." Returning to racing, Shiffrin said, is the next phase of her recovery. "The recovery is not really over, but I'm strong enough to get back in the start gate." Shiffrin, who won the first 2 slalom events of the season, will now aim for her 100th World Cup victory next week in Courchevel. She acknowledged the tough competition she'll face. The Courchevel race takes place 1 week before the World Championships in Sulbach, Austria, where the women's giant slalom is scheduled for February 13th and the slalom for February 15th.
Shiffrin has won at least 1 gold medal in each of the last 7 World Championships.
If she doesn't reach 100 wins in Courchevel, Shiffrin will have 7 more opportunities this season across World Cup events in Sestriere, Italy, late February, Sweden, and Sun Valley, Idaho, March. Shiffrin's Olympic accolades include gold in slalom at the 2014 Sochi Olympics, as well as gold in giant slalom and silver in the combined event at the 2018 Pyeongchang Games. In the 2022 Beijing Olympics, she did not medal, skiing out of both her signature events.